Afternoon, RSC viewers. We are getting season 18 kicked off right here on a Monday night. We've only got one series on the docket, but I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend here, Mr. Sant himself, getting out of his matches tonight. Sant, how is your night going?
Pretty good. You know, 2-2 start to the season for us. Played a good team, feeling good. It's the season opener, though. I'm excited. The off seasons, even though they feels like they're getting shorter and shorter, still too long. But I'm ready to yell about some Rocket League, boss.
You know it. I'm in the same boat, ready to see this matchup here. The only matchup we've got tonight is going to be Strawberries versus Shock. And for a lot of people who don't know, this is a grudge match. Season 17 coming back through. We've got the Shock led by Mr. Enygmah. He was captain last season in Challenger for the Shinigami. Shinigami had, for a brief period of time, Sant, Dondo RF, who's captaining the Strawberries for the Garden.
Yeah, that Strawberry squad gonna be pretty good. Dondo, Bubbles too, who a lot of people expect to be at the top of the tier. We got a good match in store for us tonight, boss.
Oh, 100%. I was talking to Dondo before this series, and he told me he is extremely confident in his team. He knows that they are by far
confident.
Oh, yeah, he knows his team is by far goated, ready to go out and take on a great series. I know Enygmah's very confident in himself, but we're looking at these two teams here. I don't think there's any other way to really kind of gauge what's going to happen unless we actually get into the action itself.
Absolutely.
Let me
These guys need to get in here. Yeah, let's get them in. Let's get started. The Rocket League cannot come soon enough. It's RSC. It's season 18, boss. I'm ready to go. I'm hyped.
Oh, man, I know these two teams are ready to go. We've been holding them here for about 10, 15 minutes now, trying to get all of our production stuff set up. My apologies. Apparently, I didn't communicate, Mr. T.
I know what you're talking about, boss. Look, we got kickoff. It's Lilo on it. Going soon, Enygmah up, just can't quite get around to that one. Jaegie is there, it's going towards net. Dondo with the clear, and no goals right away. These teams will start to feel each other out. We got a long 4-game series ahead of us. I think it's going to be a real close one, boss.
I think so too. Dondo trying to split the 50 here, but Jaegie's able to stop it. Jaegie takes another split with wannabuybubbles, pushing it down the pitch. Enygmah tries to get it past Dondo, but Dondo's there to block it. Jaegie's getting it off the backboard, might be able to follow for a shot. Bubbles plays it patient, puts it over into the corner. It's going to let it bounce for Dondo here. He's going to put it off the backboard. Bubbles cutting back to take the shot. Shot on net first for the Strawberries, but Sant, that was very quickly cut out by the Shock.
Yeah, good defensive rotation by the guys in orange, and Jaegie's been looking pretty crisp all around so far. Looking like they could be a real playmaker for this team. Hold on, now a little confusion on the goal line, and Jaegie's there to clean up. Gets it past one. Gonna leave it for Enygmah. Gets a good 50 into the middle. Lilo is there, and I couldn't tell who that was, but they just get in front of it. And what I thought was for sure a goal stays out for now, boss. We still got 0-0 on the scoreboard.
You're right. I mean, 120 in, 340 remaining. We are still 0-0. Kind of surprising for Challenger. Normally, you see a few blows back and forth, a couple of quick shots, maybe quick goals right off the bat. But speaking of quick shots, Chinks cut out by Lilo. Jaegie's going to follow it off the wall. Can't quite keep the control off the wall here in the air. Jaegie gets the ball again, takes it off the wall, flips once, that puts it high. Shinks can't touch it. Dondo gets the clear, but they are still in a difficult situation here, T-Sant. If they can't get it off their half, they might be giving up a barrage of shots here.
Yeah, and that's a great clear from the Strawberries. Lilo has also had a couple very close calls on goals. If not for some excellent defense by the Strawberry squad, they could find themselves down, but we're in halftime here in game number 1, and still a 0-0 game. We got a thriller on our hands tonight.
Right there, we almost saw Dondo RF take an air carry into the goal himself. Thankfully, it was cut out pretty quickly on the goal line here. That ball's going to go high. Dondo's there for the read. That's going to drop straight down, but Lilo able to get the clear and avoid an extremely dangerous situation. With 0-0 still here, Dondo's going to try and take control. Bounces it off corner. That's going to go center. wannabuybubbles too far back to take the shot. Lilo's going to initiate the counterattack, putting it off the backboard. Jaegie gets it over 1, gets it past 2. Sant, it just keeps dying in the corners. We're not seeing many threatening chances here. Oh, wow! What a save! What a save!
What a play on the goal line. We talk about some, what I thought would be for sure goals. I had 100% thought that was going in. I don't know how they've kept it out. The Strawberries have kept it out of the goal once again. Shock are still pressing, though. Jaegie putting it off the backboard, trying to make it happen. A lot of offense coming out, but the bend don't break defense is working. Enygmah putting it up. Lilo there with a shot off the sidewall, and it's just a little bit high. Jaegie's there, backboard's waterfalling down, and Bubbles is going to get the clear. The offensive opportunity is coming so close. Lilo there again. Can't quite get there. Dondo's able to clear. This Shock squad is going all in right now. But the Strawberries are taking everything that's coming their way, boss. What a defensive performance so far.
Oh, yeah, especially from
hold on,
Shane's
Bubbles.
Oh, wannabuybubbles almost gets the double tap, but Enygmah with the save. That's another viable shot. Jaegie putting it down. wannabuybubbles putting on another. It's still swatted away. I can't believe the defensive stands that are going on here between these two Chally teams.
The defense has been absolutely incredible. It's one amazing save after another. Hold on, Dondo. Just can't quite get there. Shinks with a shot. Lilo with another save. A defensive masterclass on both sides, boss. And it's not like it's been bad offense either. It's been both teams putting up danger shot after danger shot. And nothing is going in. It's like two teams just put up a bunch of bricks in front of their net. We got 10 seconds. We're down to our last couple of possessions, boss. In the corner, Enygmah doesn't get a touch. Hold on, and it goes in. Dondo with a snipe. And that is our first goal on stream of Season 18. It's a banger from Dondo, taking the lead with 5 seconds to go. What a first game on our hands here, boss.
I can't. The amount of fantastic A-grade shots that were put on and easily swatted away, and then Dondo was able to take a very aggressive angle from the left-hand side, catch the defense flat-footed. That surprised me. I wasn't expecting this Shock team to not see that. I mean, they had some incredible saves this game, T-Sant. I'm shook.
I mean, both sides, just incredible defense all around. Honestly, you look at the shots, it's 9-4, but it certainly didn't feel that way in-game. The Shock had a lot of offense going. Just weren't able to put it in, and we talked about having possibly a close series here, boss. Yeah, that's about as close as you can get.
Oh, yeah.
We're in for a good series tonight.
1-0, and that one goal comes in the last 15 seconds of gameplay. I mean, the Strawberries played very defensive for the entire first half of the game. They played fantastically out of their minds, and then decided in the last 2 minutes, hey, we need to make the shift, have an offensive push at some point, and I'm pretty sure over half of their shots came in the back a minute 30. They really put a barrage on that Shock side, and, you know, at this point, you might as well call the Shock the Hardy Hustlers, because they're looking kind of like Swiss cheese right now.
I mean, we will see what happens in this game too, boss. I don't think they need to really change too much, do you? They played a great game all around. It's, you know, that it was a good offensive push at the end. We'll see, though, if they want to change anything. It's looking like same lineups for both teams going into game 2. All players are on the field, same thing. We got kickoff, game number 2 underway. Take it away, boss.
You know, getting the kickoff here, Enygmah wins it. It's going to drop over to Lilo here, who's going to try and play this a little bit more cautiously off the wall. Gets it past Shinx, but Bubbles is there for control. Enygmah with the stuff. Oh!
Wow!
The pinch save off the side. Dondo is here to play the boom shot that's going to be high off the backboard. Shinx, no, can't follow it and put it on target. That would have been a viable opportunity so quickly in the game, especially with nobody there to play defense, but
yeah,
unfortunate touch leaves a lot to be desired here. 30 seconds in, Sant, we've already seen fireworks, shots being put on net. This might be a much higher scoring game this time around.
Yeah, and that, the Shock is a little lucky that one didn't go in. That would have been a backbreaker. You know, you lose out on a goal to an amazing save for an immediate counterattack, but a minute in, we stay scoreless. Similar to last game, Enygmah trying to make it happen, but Shinx is all over that. Jaegie and Shinx now racing to the ball. Jaegie going to take it across the goal. Little dangerous there, but no harm, no foul. We keep moving, ball into the midfield. Jaegie taking over off the backboard, thinks about it, doesn't go. Bubbles is there. Lilo now puts it high. Water falling down, maybe no. Lilo goes for the demo instead. Jaegie's there for the shot off backboard, going for the double, and just quite can't get around to it. And that was a close one, but once again, no goal for what was a decent offensive possession for the Shock.
You know, this Shock side starting to look a little bit like the Harlem Globetrotters. Keep putting it off that high backboard spot for the next pass, but somebody's going to have to take the shot and put it on net. Otherwise, they're going to be giving up. Wannabuybubbles squeaking in the shot between two Shock defenders, and they're going to go up 1-0 with 3:14 still on the clock. And Sant, like I was saying, Shock need to put more on net. They've got one shot made so far this game, and they've had the ball in the Strawberries' half for far too long for there to only be one shot.
Yeah, I don't completely disagree with you there, and you know, whiffs by a Jaegie like that aren't going to help too much, but you know, that was a very clean goal by Bubbles. Just had to beat the defense there, sniping it in. And at halftime, near in halftime at least, 1-0 now in favor of the Strawberries. They're looking really crisp, especially for opening night. You know, a lot of these teams, they don't get, yeah, we get the priest. Hold on, Lilo? Lilo, what a shot. My goodness. Shut me up. And that is a beautiful equalizer off the ceiling. Lilo's not messing around tonight, boss.
No, Lilo said good morning to the back of the net there. Oh my, fantastic aerial shot.
You're not lying. Lilo tried to get one off kickoff there. Almost does. Jaegie taking it slow. Into the middle. Enygmah's there. Dondo gets the clear. Lilo's going to have to play defense here. Puts it safely into the corner. Off the ceiling again. Can't quite find the contact that time around, though. Bubbles off the backboard to Shinx. And a great challenge by Jaegie. Sending it all the way to the other side of the field. Enygmah will call it a fake to be generous. Leaves it for Lilo into the corner. Lilo going for the center. Gets it past one. Jaegie's out. Oh, the double pass almost gets her, but Shinx just gets in the way. And boss, these two teams are bringing it to each other tonight.
Oh yeah, it is just back and forth, trading blows. Kind of what you expect out of Chally, to be honest. Jaegie's going to put it off the wall here. Gets the double touch, but Dondo's there to read and take possession. They're going to take it high off their own backboard. With the flip, takes the touch, 50s it off Lilo, pushes it a little further, but Lilo's going to be waiting in the corner, dropping it down for their teammate. Wannabuybubbles clears that all the way across the pitch. Dondo's got a shot opportunity, puts it high. Oh, it careens off the left-hand side of the goalpost, and that is going to be tough. Dondo's going to have to make a tough save. Does. Gets it past one. Jaegie pops it over Dondo, but Bubbles is there. Bubbles takes control, pushing it down the pitch. Lilo keeping it on the Strawberries' half. And Sant, that shot by Dondo could have been the backbreaker. That could have been the 2-1 goal.
Yeah, and then being able to just make it all the way to the other end of the field quick enough to make what was a diving save. Great awareness from Dondo to halt the counterattack before it became, you know, a high losing goal, if you will. And we're under a minute now possibly getting our first overtime. Not if Bubbles has something to say with it. Got the flip, wasn't able to use it. Lilo, who has one exciting goal. This could be dangerous. In the air, Enygmah's lurking. Great challenge on Bubbles. Shinx is there, puts it into the corner. Enygmah's not finished yet, puts it high. Jaegie trying to beat the defense there. And the Shock are pounding this left corner right now. But Strawberry's defense not breaking. 15 seconds to go. Only a couple of possessions left. Jaegie puts it middle. Lilo's there with the shot, and it goes off the post. If it was on target, I think that would have been the game-winning goal. We count down. One last possession for the Strawberries. It's high. It's going off to the side. It doesn't look like there will be a shot. There won't be, boss. We have our first overtime of the stream.
What a great series so far. Even if the Shock would have scored there, it would have been 2 goals in the final 10 seconds of both games. Oh my the goodness. Shot by Lilo put off the post for safety. Oh my god. Shinx, it's going to bounce off the ceiling. Shinx might be able to read this, get the center. Can't get the touch, but Jaegie gets an awkward one themselves. That's going to go to wannabuybubbles, who puts it off the corner. That's going center. Wannabuybubbles can't quite get there to actually demo or bump Lilo. Lilo's going to get a shot opportunity. Top left pocket. We are 1-1 in the series.
And what a game from Lilo. Amazing shot off the ceiling earlier to equalize, and a banger in the upper left corner to win it in OT. Definitely deserving that MVP, and the Shock came back ferociously here in game number 2. And it looks like the Strawberries are going to have to shut down Lilo, because they seem to be on one tonight.
You betcha. This is the second game, I'm pretty sure, in a row where 400 points have gone Lilo's way. 3 shots, 2 goals, easily pressing the offensive pressure. I mean, we saw that incredible ceiling shot into the top left corner, unable to be blocked or saved in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, someone better have clipped that, by the way.
Someone has to clip that. That's got to be up there for opening week.
Put that in for play of the week, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Party Shark's looking for those clips. 100%. My man, how did the Strawberries respond? I mean, yes, they took 6 shots, only 1 converted. What's going wrong for them right now?
I don't even think too much is going on. It was a good game from the Shock. You know, you look at that 1 shot in OT made the difference. 7 shots to 6. Both teams played good defense. Both teams played good offense. I think this is really what looks like right now, the way they're playing, 2 top teams in the tier. Just going at it, sending haymakers at one another, and we're going to see who's left standing at the end of 4 games.
I don't think they realize they don't have to wait for us to go between these different matches here. Once we get started, it's all fair game. We're gonna get a kickoff here though from wannabuybubbles and Lilo. That's gonna go over Jaegie. Dondo's there to initiate the first shot opportunity. That goes high. Shinx has to get swatted away by Jaegie. Otherwise, that would have been a goal within the first 10 seconds. Dondo's there.
And I mean, Bubbles? Ooh. But I mean, you see what I'm saying? It is good offense and just great defense from both teams. At this point, it really is trade blow for blow. See who punches harder.
I was gonna say that one was a tough one, really, because Dondo had the perfect touch off the ceiling, dropping it to wannabuybubbles, but Bubbles couldn't quite get contact to make a good shot here. Bubbles putting it into the corner, gets it over 1. That goes right to Enygmah, but that's going to be cleared out to wannabuybubbles. Bubbles with the redirect shot. That's going to be wide. Lilo gets caught up on the goal. Doesn't quite have the ability to recover. And Bubbles gets the first goal in Game 3 in only 51 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that was a snipe from Bubbles. And you got to feel bad for Lilo there. Going far post, drifting in net to face the ball, and then all of a sudden it's coming behind them. That was not an easy defensive play, and it was a really, really good shot from Bubbles. That placement, I mean, anywhere else, and Lilo has a very good chance of saving that. So we find ourselves now 1-0, the quickest goal scored so far in this series, going to the Strawberries, who once again want to keep this lead in Game 3. Lilo, though, trying to make some magic happen, and just off the post, I think Dondo knew that one wasn't going in, didn't really make an attempt at the save. Enygmah over to Jaegie. In the air, passing over to Enygmah. Enygmah's up and runs out of boost. Can't quite get there, doesn't matter. Just faking out the defense so they don't save it. Jaegie lobbing it off the wall. Boss, we got an equalizer once again. How much closer can these two teams play?
I don't know. At the rate we're going, I think we're going to see a 2-2 series in the opening stream, which, you know, not terrible. Great for content, but even with it being match day 1, every game matters. At the end of the season, it's easily come down to a lot of tiebreakers. These two teams could find themselves needing 1 or 2 games to make it into the playoffs. So they definitely need to put everything they can here in the opening series. Ooh. That bounces high off the post, slaps out into the mid-pitch, but Lilo's there to take control. That's a good shot there. Dondo fakes the touch. Jaegie kind of hesitates a little bit. That's a good bump here. That's going to be center. Dondo with the shot. Oh, it crossbars out.
Goodness. And just, I mean, you go from that great passing play on the other side that just Lilo just quite can't get around to that great play there just going off the post. I've said it a bunch of times. I'm going to keep saying it because we got to appreciate these teams. They're giving us a show. It's been great offense. It's been great defense. We're in for one heck of a series now going into halftime. It is once again a tied game. Jaegie trying to make sure it doesn't stay that way now. Lilo on the ball. Lilo's been hot. Goes for the demo instead. Dondo's going to return the favor on Enygmah. Bubbles now taking a shot. That's dangerous. Jaegie has to stretch for the save and does. Gets around to it. And absolutely demolished on the challenge by Dondo, but it's not going to result in much so far. Lilo's got to get there, though, into the corner safely. And some sustained offense from the Strawberries, but it doesn't result in much. This could be dangerous. Dondo doesn't have the boost to get there. Enygmah's up for the shot towards the net and off the crossbar. That's high off the backboard now. Enygmah off the post this time. Dondo's going the other way. Can they get there? No. And what a missed opportunity for the Shock. 2 great chances at a goal, and just the accuracy just barely missing.
You know, Sant, I don't think I've casted a series as exciting as this, especially for an opening day match. These two teams look extremely well oiled, and for Chally no less. Oh, what could have been a shot opportunity by Shanks drifts lazily past the goalpost and out of a dangerous spot. Wannabuybubbles putting it off the top. Enygmah's there, can't quite take control. Jaegie and Shanks are going to split the 50 in the corner, but Shanks takes control. Might be able to drop this down to Wannabuybubbles. The pinch from Enygmah, sending it back. It's going to go into the corner here. Dondo ignores Enygmah, gets it past one. We keep seeing it. Strawberries try to start something, getting it across the pitch, but it keeps getting spiked by somebody from the Shock. And it's just not going their way, Sant. We need to see them get past that mid-pitch. Otherwise, they're going to be in for a world of hurt in these last 35 seconds.
Oh, hold on. We got something right here. Jaegie has to make a diving save. Down with a shot, but it's going to be a little bit wide. This ball's still dangerous. Bubbles, it goes high, drops down. Is anyone there? No. And we're going to not clear it out just yet. That's on target. Enygmah with a diving save. Has to get there. That's going in with 15 seconds left now. Dondo with the shot, and Lilo's going to get the clear. The Strawberries aren't done yet. Shanks, it's high, though. Jaegie's going to clear it. Bubbles trying to get one last chance for the Strawberries. Can they do it? No. Lilo's going to stop that. One, and that ball's going to die. Back-to-back OTs, boss. What a series on our hands. The last one went the Shock's way. Let's see how game number 3 goes.
Enygmah already pushing pace. That's going to be high off the backboard. Lilo gets the pop that goes high again. Shanks gets it off the wall. Double touches it. Jaegie. No, Lilo is going to turn and cut on this, but Lilo's cut out of the play. Dondo pushing it into the corner. Lilo gets a favorable spawn. Can't get the touch. Dondo tries to get it past the goal keep, but can't. Shanks takes control. It's going to go center to Enygmah. Wannabuybubbles tries to get the clear here. And Sant, we've said it before. We've said it again. This is turning out to be a great series. We're in the second overtime. First game went in favor of the Strawberries within the last 10 seconds. I could not make an accurate prediction if I tried. I was wrong all season last season. And with how close this series has been, I don't think I could guess.
Well, that's just how the caster curse goes, right? We're never supposed to be right. But this just heavyweight bout that's happening in front of us right now, it's punch after punch, haymaker after haymaker. Now, a minute in OT, we're going to see how these two teams respond. I'm sure they're feeling a bit of pressure trying to take the series lead in this highly contested OT. Hold on, Lilo. And Enygmah just a little bit late. Another amazing save by the Strawberries. The offense not done for the shock. Not done for Lilo, especially looking for demos. Doesn't have anything. Gonna collect, boost, and leave. Enygmah's there, though. Puts it high. Jaegie gets one touch. Is Lilo there? No. Dondo interrupts. Dondo been so important on that back wall for the Strawberries defense. Where would they be without him? In the midfield, no. Dondo with a shot. Jaegie's gotta make a save. What a save from Jaegie. Oh my goodness, boss. And this ball's still dangerous. Shinx has an opportunity to put away and does. 1 minute 53 seconds in. And it was just too difficult. Yeah, but it looks like the defense was ready for the hit and it doesn't come. Bubbles with the fake. Shinx is gonna capitalize. What an overtime. Strawberries take the 2-1 lead. Boss, this series has been insane.
My man, 2
100
overtime.
for Jaegie.
I just Jaegie 4 saves or 7 saves. My bad, I misread that. 7 saves from Jaegie, 3 from Lilo, 1 from Enygmah. Yes, they put 11 shots on net, but when you're having to play for 11 saves, you need to take a little bit more of the midfield control. You need to try to get more shots on net. They're getting bullied. I mean, that last goal, yes, went Shinx's way, and yes, they won the game. Dondo's placement in the top right, almost pocketed, caused 2 defenders from the shock to have to quickly elevate, put themselves in an awkward situation, and really gave Shinx the time to just kind of, or was that wannabuybubbles that had the game winner? It was one of them. Anyway,
Shinx had the game winner.
That's what I thought. But like the 2 defenders had to quickly pull themselves out of proper rotations, and it gave them the game winner.
One thing I will say, boss, only 4 saves from the Strawberries that game. They did play some great defense, don't get me wrong, but with as many shots as the Shock had, think about how many times that went off the post or went off the crossbar. If that accuracy comes in a little bit better, they might win that game. Hopefully they're not kicking themselves too hard on it, though, because we got game 4. They're looking to tie up this series, and we are underway. And right away, Shinx gonna take over his little space, but Enygmah's gonna shut that down right away. Wants to see none of it. Shinx still trying to make it happen. Lilo, who's been hot, can't quite get it there. And do you think either of these 2 teams change the game plan at all, boss? Or are we gonna see a lot more of the same? Just they believe in their game plan.
We're gonna see a lot more of the same.
That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, hold on. Okay.
The part that's going to be rough, though, is I told, what both teams, whoever wins, whoever takes the series, we're going to have a quick 5-minute interview at the end with their captain. If it goes the distance and we go 2-2, I don't know who we're going to bring on. I don't know who we're going to reach out to.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not the media committee head, and that's not my problem to solve, boss.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Enygmah opens up the goal scoring 55 seconds in. Well-placed shot. And, God, it sucks to be media committee.
Yeah, Enigma's trying to give you some problems, boss. They're definitely trying to tie this one up a minute in. Strawberry scored first last time. They took the dub this time. Shock getting the first goal. We see more of the same. First goal getting the dub. We got a long time to go until that happens, though, until we know. In the meantime, Shinx puts it midfield. Lilo all over that. Sends it into the corner. The Shock have loved this Strawberries corner, but it hasn't been that rewarding for them. Hopefully, they're able to get out of there a little bit more often. A minute and 20 in. Bubbles now. Up top. That's going to be a great clear from Enygmah. Over to Lilo, trying to get a redirect, and Dondo has to make a quick save. That was a really good opportunity from Lilo, who's been on fire. Enygmah almost gets the 50 into the net. Lilo with a shot, but it just goes a little bit wide. Accuracy once again hurting the Shock, but not this time from Enygmah, right down Broadway. And that is 2-0. Enygmah is not letting them lose this series.
My man, This is, I think, the largest a lead has ever been in this series. They're up
Yes.
2-0.
Yes,
And
it is.
I'm shook by that stat. That is incredible for how equal these two teams have been.
Yeah.
Dondo with the clear. That's going to go over to Shinx. Shinx is bumped, so Dondo's going to have to follow his own pass. Wannabuybubbles goes for the catch. Gets an awkward touch. Has to bounce it off the wall to Dondo, who actually wins the 50. Can't believe that. That was such a weird spot. Did not think Dondo was going to be able to generate enough power there. Lilo takes control. Ops
team
not
bump there.
to flip. I can't tell who he was bumped by, but that was an awkward spot for Lilo there.
Yeah, and Boss, don't look, but we are already nearing halftime in this game number 4. Strawberries haven't had too much offense so far. It's been 6 shots to 2. Favor the Shock, but this could be it here. Dondo just off the post. It's been a house worth of missed shots. Hold on. Jaegie just can't quite get there. Go ahead, Boss. I'll let you speak for a little bit.
It's a proverbial 2v3. Lilo has been immobile for the last 30 seconds here. This is a Strawberries power play almost. Oh! Lilo has lost connection. The Strawberries
see if they can get back in.
Yeah, the Strawberries have their best possible opportunity, but this Shock team wanting nothing to do with it. They're just taking the quick, deep clear, and it's keeping this game 2-0. If the Strawberries can't turn this around, being down by 2-0 with being on the power play effectively, that's going to be kind of a rough one to swallow.
And that's going to be tough. And what a save from Enygmah. They've played great in this 2v2 so far. Or in this 2v3, excuse me. Enygmah and Jaegie going to have to play relatively mistake-free Rocket League. Going to have to be very careful with their challenges, very careful when they push and when they don't. Can't let the Strawberries get too many opportunities. And another diving save from Enygmah, doing everything they can. A minute left. They have a 2-goal cushion. Can they do it? It'd be a great story, and nothing there, but the Strawberries offense is just all over the Shock right now. They smell the blood in the water. They are doing everything they can to capitalize. Dondo can't quite get around the shot there. 50 seconds left, Boss, and the Shock are hanging on in the 2v3. What a game from Enygmah and Jaegie.
I am shook. This is not normally how it goes along in the script. Normally when a team loses a player, it becomes detrimental instantly.
Oh, and there it is, Boss, on cue.
That was still a full minute of Rocket League being played in 2v3 fashion where the Shock were able to keep it out of their own net. If they can consistently do it for the next 30 seconds, 29, they will tie up this series. And they're already killing time. Enygmah putting it into the corner of the Strawberries. Goes to take control here. Shinx actually is going to win this here.
Oh, and that could be a scary 50. Dondo there, putting it into the corner. And some good defense from Enygmah. Gets one, can't get it past Bubbles though. Jaegie's in net. Got caught up on the post a little bit. Has to get the clear. Demo. Oh no! And disaster with 6 seconds. You gotta feel for the Shock. They're gonna have to go on the offensive now if they want to win this game. And Dondo taking advantage of the 3v2, taking the player off the field. You hate to see it. And this game is 2-2 now. It looks like we could be on a collision course with OT for the 3rd straight game. In a 2v2, or a 2v3. I keep saying 2v2, somebody help me. A 2v3 for the Shock. OT, here we go. Can they do the impossible, Boss?
I'm not going to lie, Strawberries here in a win-only mode. They're not here for any pleasantries. That demo, some might see a 2v3 with a 3-man demoing as a little disrespectful, but they're here for the dub. They're not here for the respect. They just want the wins. Dondo passes it center. Wannabuybubbles with a chip. That's going to be game. Shock could not hold out. And my man, the Strawberries pull off the comeback.
No, I really wanted to see them pull off the 2v3. No disrespect to the Strawberries, but, you know, had to root for the 2v3 there. And it's a shame in the last goal, just barely got by Jaegie, barely got by Enygmah. They played so good at the end of that game, and just really unfortunate to see the disconnect. It's a shame that's how that incredible series ended. But hey, you gotta go with the hand you're dealt, and the Strawberries took advantage, and they're gonna go 3-1 in opening night on the stream.
You
But
know,
I don't think the shot can hang their head too much. I mean, they played great tonight, and they look like they're going to be a powerhouse if they keep playing like that in Challenger.
oh, for sure. And as previously discussed, we're going to get Dondo in here. Let me drag him in here. Mr. Dondo, first off, congrats tonight on your 3-1 series win. But how does it feel? Season opener. Your team looked fantastic from our part. How did it feel on the pitch from you?
Definitely felt really solid. Unfortunately, on that last game, Lilo DC'd, but we're not going to take it easy just because somebody DC'd. You know, it's a competitive match. We're going to take advantage of whatever we can get.
Good point. Good point. Mr. T-Sant, what do you got for him here?
All right, so Dondo, that was a crazy game. I mean, the whole series, you guys are going back and forth. There wasn't a 2-goal lead until that game 4. Do you expect to see these guys again, potentially in the playoffs, potentially, potentially in the finals? I mean, you guys both looked absolutely incredible tonight.
Honestly, they were doing a lot better. I don't want to say than I anticipated because I know they have good players on their team. Enigma's definitely stepped up since the last time I've seen him play. So they're looking real solid as a team. And, you know, both of us, all we can do is grow. At least for me, I'm in a whole new team with all new players. So building up some chem, building up some good plays is just going to make us better as a team towards the latter half of the season.
True. And you guys look like you developed a lot of chemistry pretty quickly, really playing off each other very well. But, this is your new team. You played with Enygmah last season. There was a lot of quote unquote beef talk in the background. Does this kind of settle it a little bit, or is there still some beef between you and Enygmah?
I mean, there wasn't a quote unquote beef. Like, yeah, I was a little salty out of the situation, but it definitely was fun to have a little grudge match with a little, I guess, beef behind it. Me and Enigma are cool. You know, big ups to him. You know, he played really well, especially on that last game on a 2v3. You know, he was really doing a lot better. So I'm just, I'm happy that everybody's doing good.
Hey,
So,
great answer.
Dondo, in that last game, obviously, you guys were playing 2v3 for a while. It looked like Jaegie and Enygmah might have been able to pull it off. They were playing really good. Did you guys start saying like, hey, let's go for demo, let's take one of them out? And were you getting any bit nervous you might not be able to pull it off?
You know, obviously in the back of your mind, just a tiny little bit. Just because even though it is, you have one more man on the pitch, but in the sense of, at least for my play style, I like to read teams as a whole in their rotations. So for them to be going so quick and doing so well, I'm like, fuck, how do you read them? So it definitely took us a second to get our bearings, and then
Hey, Dondo, this is a family-friendly environment now.
I apologize. After I said it, I realized I apologize once again. But it took us a second to get our bearings, and once we figured that out, obviously no mercy. Take demos, take bumps, do what we can.
Hey, admins, be easy on him, all right?
I apologize.
my first match night as media head, and I'm already going to be in hot water. This is great.
Don't ban me. I apologize.
But Dondo, thanks for popping in here. It's great to hear from you. And it's I'm looking forward to see how well your team does this season. But congrats on your wins tonight, my man.
Thank you. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, you guys played great, Dondo. All right, we'll be seeing you around, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
T-Sant, I look at the stream schedule for Wednesday, and you know what I see?
What do you see, boss? Let the people know.
I see 2 open slots. We don't have anyone registered to play on stream for Wednesday. Remember, we've got that 10:50 Eastern time slot like what was played tonight. You've got that 11:30 slot as well. Hey, if you want to play on stream, You know where to go. The RSC official stream sign up form. You pop it in there, check with the opposing coach, make sure, yeah, the opposing captain, sorry, can't use that word. Everybody agrees you can play on stream. You'll get casted. You'll be in front of, I think we peaked at almost 70 people tonight. So it's solid time to get on stream and showcase your skills.
Yeah, the people want to see you play. People want to see you play. And most importantly, we at Media Committee want to yell about rocket-powered cars hitting a ball.
Hey, there's nothing I would rather do on Monday or Wednesday, to be fair. But for those of you who are tuning in, if you aren't a part of RC and you'd like to be, we have our Discord in the Twitch chat. If you want to be on stream, like we said, go to the official stream sign-up sheet for your team. If you're not playing for RSC, Perm FA forms dropped today. Get registered. That way you can at least get picked up, get a part of the culture, meet some people, play with some good teammates, and start learning how to play good RSC ball. But tonight has been opening match night. It's been myself, BasRadala, on the desk here. Sant killing it as always. As always. Mr. Sant, do you have any final parting words about the series or about the stream for our viewers?
Hey man, just shout out Strawberries and Shock. They played absolutely amazing tonight. Hopefully, we can get both those teams on the stream in the future. Guys, if you're listening, sign up. Please, y'all played great. And hey, it's season 18. Let's make it a great season, all right? That's going to be it for me.
All right. Well, this has been Season 18's opening day. You know who we are. Tazlien killing it in the background, producing for us as always. The MVP of production last season, probably might be the MVP of production this season, but we'll see how that goes. For everybody else, y'all have a good night. Take it easy.